Let me start by saying thank you to the people that attended Zahara's memorial service in the Eastern Cape, specifically in East London, at the ICC. Remember, the funeral is also there tomorrow, so please make sure that you are there early because you might have bigger numbers. Tomorrow is a Saturday. Yes, it's the festive season, which kind of affects almost everything. Talking about that, I felt like the organization, I thought it was fine, but what really ached me was the sound. No, man, we could have done better. I think so. If the Department of Culture, Arts and Culture, assisted in organizing Zahara's memorial service in the Eastern Cape, why are we not having proper sound? To me, that was no, no, no. It's a no to the no. Mics weren't working. I mean, simple things like mics not working. It's a handheld mic. It's not that deep. Why aren't they working? You know? And we understand that the artists were not paid and all of that. But just give them the sound. The people that were listed as people that were gonna be there and performing, I'll say 80% of them they did not perform. I don't know what could have been the reason. The schedule, obviously, I don't know who was supposed to speak for how long. I felt like it was kind of a freestyle situation that could have been, for me, that could have been avoided so that we don't run over. Because the artists that were supposed to pay tribute to Zahara, I thought they were supposed to, and people were just sitting there and thinking, no, they're still coming back, it's just a break. And there was no proper communication to the people to say, we are done now, come back tomorrow for the funeral, same venue, same time, see you, Shapo, RIP Zahara. There was nothing like that. Why? Why wasn't no communication? I understand online, obviously there was time, so it's after 4 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever time, then you are just up, you pack and go. But then for the people that were there's no one that's saying the tributes are happening or they're not happening. There were musicians that were mentioned there that we did not see them perform. And believe me, I was not there, but my people were on the ground. So I heard from people that were there what was happening. Obviously, online we could see that we were struggling with the sound, in so much that most of the time I'll just go into Zahara's songs and just make myself, kind of not happy, but you understand? Because I was so disappointed. I felt like, there was a lot that could have been improved. And let me tell you something, it's not just my opinion. Online, go back to those live streams. You will see what people said. People were so disappointed. They felt like it was below the standard of a memorial service. Especially for an icon, without even mentioning that it was Zahara's memorial service, endaweni yakhe, we just felt so cheated. I just felt it was just anti-duty organized, and then they were there. Obviously, Cebo too was there. Thank you so much. Like I always say, thank you so much, Sisi, for the support. But the rest, no. It will be interesting to know how much was spent for that memorial service from the Department of Arts and Culture. I'm just saying, because a lot of people were complaining. And we are not even saying feed people. No, people are there to celebrate their icon. This is Zahara, people. This is Zahara. And some of the people that were there, they might have gone there because tomorrow, which is Saturday, during the funeral, they might not be there. So for them, it was like saying goodbye. And I can imagine the frustration that the artist had when your mic is not working, when you know that, the sound is not sounding. Hi, Bo. Eastern Cape, East London, ICC. Oh, guys. And two things. People were saying it. It's either you just picked up people for the lowest amount, or you didn't pay them. Please don't come for me. I am just reporting. Okay. So, and I think things have got to be said when they're okay. They're okay. Johannesburg, great, and Eastern Cape. I'm sure when there are events, everything is usually top notch. And I don't think that there were no people that would have actually sacrificed their time, their equipment, and say, you know what, we don't want anything that's going to be like not up to standard for celebrating this queen. Let me just render my services, or let me just give you my equipment because I know you might struggle with that at the ICC for whatever reason. So for me, it was a fail. I don't want to lie. It was a fail, guys. And I also that's a lesson, Guti. Can we change how we do things? Eastern Cape, East London, was there any money that was taken from the budget, arts and culture? And how much was it? And where did it go? And yes, there's still a funeral tomorrow, but what was set aside for a memorial service today? People are asking, not me, people are asking. But by the way, rest in peace to Zahara. I think the fact that there were no squabbles, remember those memorial services when someone just goes and run and take the mic from other people. There's always something like that because it's family. We all know families, they fight, whether it's in-law or to be in-laws to be or amongst themselves, whatever. There's always something, G, when someone dies or when someone passes on. But from that, the fact that it was peaceful in terms of the family, there was nothing that I didn't see anything that went out of the ordinary and did the unspeakable. I did not see that. Ulusanda as well as Upatko, Lusanda Mbane as well as Upatko Mafani. I think they did a good job. They did a good job. I can imagine also the frustration that they had because of a sound system, people complaining, what's happening, and also the feedback from the online platforms. People complain. They were like, what is this? Is this a memorial service? What is this? What are we watching? For someone to speak for almost, I don't want to say how long. Why is that not controlled? Yes, kusekaya, yes, we're doing things, but there's time. People have got to go. There's a limit. If they say at 4 o'clock you must all be gone, you gotta be gone. Did those artists not perform because it was already late? Why was that not communicated to the people? People were sitting outside thinking that no, it's a break, people are coming back, because there was an announcement that said there's gonna be a tribute to Zahara from the artists. So from that, I feel like a lot could have been done. Maybe Nabo MC, they were like, we've just mentioned that, but as it doesn't gain it, because now people are not coming and we're not going to be the ones bearing the sad news or the bad news. So I felt like, no, we could do better. Maybe we've learned from that. Chances are we have. But thank you so much for the people that all honestly were there. Ifemelika Zahara, and whoever was there that close to Zahara Bandla. Thank you. Let's do that to everyone else. But what I took from that is that the question was, Uguti, Zahara had like almost 12 years in the industry. But within that 12 years, she did so much. Forget about all the hustles and the bustles and everyone else that took her money allegedly and that did her wrong. But the 12 years that Zahara was given, she showed up. And also the question was, are you living or are you dead? Are you a dead man walking? In terms of, are you sleeping on your dreams? Are you doing the things that you've always wanted to do? Are you feeling like people are gonna ask questions about how uchangile manje how umdala or how usemncane for ukuthi wenze lezi zinto, you understand? Or are you doing things because yazini ngizoba sathini because I have to work, so I must go to work even if I don't feel like it. I know that I'm very artistic, I know that I'm creative, but I'm forced to go to work even if bangiphatha kabi and all those things. Or are you hiding a talent that you have and thinking ukuthi abantu bazothini? Understand? So are you dead just walking and waiting for the day abazokufaka laphayana emgodini, as Zahara would say? So I think that's what I took from that, and I hope a lot of people took a lot from that, to say you might still have another 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years to live, but are you working on this thing that's always, when you think about it, your heart beats so strong because you know, Guti, this is what I want to do. But you abantu bazothini, you understand? So I think really what also I took from that is that let's start living. Don't forget about what people say. Forget about those people. Just do the things that make you happy. So I think it was great. I think that was the message from the Reverend. Beautiful send off. The mom, Bandla, the behavior. I think I took that from that. The dignity, the fact that they're so humble. I saw the father tearing up, which was so sad. No parent, we always say this, should be burying their children, but it does happen. Let's just see what's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be better than today in terms of the sound and the organization and the communication to the fans and the people that are supporting Abantu Baklo Zahara. May her soul rest in peace. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I shall see you on the next one.